this lesson, we will finally be learning how to apply lash extensions. Feel free to grab your practice eyes or mannequin head and try out application along with this video. Let's start off with grabbing our pair of tweezers. Your dominant hand will be your application hand, and your non-dominant hand will be your isolating hand. In my case, I'm right-handed, so my right hand will be holding my choice of application tweezers. Please refer back to the lesson on tweezers if you're unsure which tweezer you should be using to apply with. For the sake of demonstration, I'm only going to be applying classic lashes in diameter 0.15, so it is okay for me to use any tweezer type I feel comfortable with. So, what does it mean to isolate? Isolating is the act of singling out one natural lash in order to properly apply an individual extension. The most tedious part when it comes to lashing is most definitely isolating, but it is essential to maintaining your client's comfort and overall lash health. Improper isolation can cause problems like irritation from lashes being stuck together, premature shedding of the natural lashes that will result in lasting lash damage, and a clumpy, stiff, and uneven looking set. Isolating can look one of three ways: using open tweezers to spread out the lashes, using the closed tips of your tweezers to push lashes to the side, or using a combination of both tweezers. When isolating, you can rest the tips of your tweezer on the gel pad comfortably for your client as long as you are mindful of your hand's weight and pressure. Remember to keep the sides of your hands or pinkies against the client's forehead for balance and to avoid shaky hands. Think of your pinky as an anchor. The key to isolating is to take your time and ensure you are only applying one lash per each natural lash. Don't rush off to apply the next so that you can avoid any neighboring natural lashes getting stuck to the wet extension you just applied. This is why applying extensions takes hours, and it is normal, especially when you're new, to take up to 4 hours on a lash set. Now that you understand isolating, we can start applying lash extensions. As a beginner, I recommend you always isolate before grabbing your extension and dipping it in the glue. It takes more time to isolate properly than it does to place the lash, and we want to avoid the glue drying too quickly before you can set it down. This often results in retention issues. So, that being said, we will apply lashes in this order: isolate, pick up, dip, set. Each extension must be placed only 2 to 3 millimeters away from the client's skin. This means there should be a small space between the eyelid and the extension. This takes practice, but being careful that the extensions are not placed on or too close to the skin can avoid irritation in the client and even higher risk of reaction. Placing the lash too high will result in lash line gaps and make your set appear uneven and even gappy, similar to when a client needs a fill. When placing extensions, make sure you are setting each extension with the naturally rounded direction of the eye and not the direction of the lash. For example, if we were to lash these 3 lashes, we would want to place them like this, instead of the way the hair naturally lays. If we were to follow the natural direction, the final result would be messy. This can be harder to achieve on a client with curly or unruly lashes, but in this case, you can apply the lash underneath as opposed to on top. Side placement is also an option, but feel free to practice top, side, and underneath placement on your practice eyes to get the hang of it.